Lights, camera, thunder. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Fish and D, where we dive into the ocean of science and health-related topics. My name is Michael, I'm a medical doctor, and today's talk is about the dangers and powers of lightning. But wait, before we get started, let me introduce to you a couple of lightning and thunder-loving superheroes, including Thor, Storm, and of course Shazam from the upcoming movie Fury of the Gods. In the movie you see Shazam getting struck by lightning over and over again, turning him from this skinny, scrawny teenager into this larger-than-life Greek godlike superhero. So, will I also turn into this Greek godlike superhero when I walk around during a thunderstorm, trying to get hit by lightning? Or what exactly will happen? Continue watching to find out. Lightning, one of nature's most powerful forces, unpacking a shocking 300 million volts in every flash, enough to power a 60-watt light bulb for half a year. According to the National Weather Service, your chance or risk, whatever you might want to call it, of getting struck by lightning is 1 in 15,000, meaning 0.00006%. But hey, these odds are still better than hitting the lottery, right? According to the CDC, between 2006 and 2014, 444 people died being struck by lightning. Now, if you do get struck by lightning, don't worry. Your chance of survival is about 90%. But hey, let's not kid ourselves. Lightning can be deadly, especially if you get hit by a direct strike. There are two ways you get struck by lightning. The first one is a direct hit, which is usually the most known one, but at the same time the rather uncommon one. Also the one which occurs in the Shazam movies and typically occurs in open areas. However, they are usually the deadliest. Part of the current travels on your skin, causing severe burns, whereas the other portion travels through your body, frying your central nervous system and your cardiovascular system, meaning your brain and your heart. But hey, don't think you're safe just because you weren't hit directly. The most common way being struck by lightning is an indirect hit. This may occur in two ways. There's the side flash, meaning the lightning hits a tall object, then the flash travels through the air and hits an object which stands nearby, usually half a meter or 1 to 2 feet away. This is also the reason why during a thunderstorm you should not seek shelter directly next to a tree. The second way is a ground current, meaning the flash hits the Earth's surface and then the current travels along the ground. Because the ground current can affect a very large surface area, this is potentially the deadliest way lightning can strike. This is also how in 2016 over 300 reindeers were killed in a Norwegian national park. Poor Rudolphs. As delicious as this may sound to some of you, what exactly happens when you get struck by a flash which is hotter than the surface of the sun and reaches temperatures up to 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit? Common sites of injury include your skin, where you may get third-degree burns in the entry and exit side of the flash. Sometimes this leaves a transient tree-like figure on the skin called the Lichtenberg figure. As cool as this may look in your next party, this is actually caused by the burst of blood vessels in your skin. And it's not just your skin that may be injured. It may also affect your hearing, because it's not uncommon that the blast ruptures your eardrums, causing hearing loss. So, what happens when over 300 million volts fry your sensitive nerve cells? The myelin sheath, meaning the wrapping around your nerve cells, may swell, causing a swelling of the brain itself and even bleeding. The consequences may be dramatic, involving a loss of consciousness, a coma, a stroke, a permanent nerve paralysis, a shrinkage of your brain, and even Parkinson's disease. Yikes! The most common cause of death from lightning is from cardiac arrhythmias or cardiac arrest. The lightning's strong electric current disrupts the cardiac rhythm, causing lethal arrhythmias and cardiac arrest. This sound makes me really nervous. In case of a cardiac arrest, it is very important to start CPR as soon as possible. If available, also consider using a cardiac defibrillator. You may of course touch a person being struck by lightning, as our bodies do not store electricity. Fun fact: did you know that the person most struck by lightning is Roy Sullivan? Yep, old Roy was not hit once, not twice, but a whopping 7 times. So, what are good preventive measures to avoid these rather unpleasant injuries? There is the famous saying, when thunder roars, go indoors. Pretty self-explanatory if you ask me. What it means is that you seek shelter in your house or your car if a thunderstorm arrives. But what to do when you are outside in an open field, for example? If you are in a group, spread out. Don't stand next to tall objects, such as a tree. Also, get away from elevated areas such as mountain ridges or a hill. If you are in an open field, crouch down in a ball-like position, tuck your head, and place your hand on your ears. This minimizes the risk of being struck by lightning. Do not sit down or lie down. And again, if someone in your group was struck by lightning, do not be afraid to help the person. So, there you have it, folks. If you hear thunder, unfortunately it's time to wrap up the party, because we cannot all be gods of thunder. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button.